Plants in the Sunset and Southern Living plant collections are distinguished by such criteria as longer bloom times, more blooms, disease and pest resistance, year-round interest, and/or drought tolerance. And some of the exceptional selections in the collection include the Agapanthus Ever series. Of all of the Agapanthus that I've seen, these bloom the earliest. In our nursery, I've seen them blooming in February. These also will repeat bloom, so they bloom early, they bloom longer, and I honestly think they have better blooms. The colors in the series are, this one is Sapphire, we have a bicolor called Twilight, we have Midnight, and one of the first purple Agapanthus, Amethyst. Just an absolutely beautiful series. Next we have a Phormium, and this is called Blondie. This does not look like your typical Phormium. The leaves are much thinner than a regular Phormium, and this one is actually weeping. This will weep over the side of a container to about 3 to 4 feet. Have you ever seen those containers that have faces on them? And when you plant a plant in them, they call them a face plant. This little Blondie, I think this would be perfect for one of those containers. I love the color. We are also super excited about this new series of Sempervivum called Super Semp. And they're all named after gemstones because their colors are so bold. This one is called Onyx. I understand this is the top seller in its beautiful jet black. They are super sized, they're 8 inches wide. They have this big wide rosette. And look at that color. These look great in containers. They're very, very cold hardy. They're hardy down to, I believe, zone 3. You could put these in an indoor container or grow them outside in a low water landscape. They're very versatile. Can you see these Podocarpus right here? This is a new variety. This one is called Mood Ring. The reason it's called Mood Ring is the new growth comes out dusty rose. What I love about this, it's a very functional reason. I'm always asked to recommend plants for screens, to plant in these tight spaces where they need some height. This plant grows 12 feet tall by only 3 to 4 feet wide, so it is just a natural, beautiful screen. Right next to it is a Teco Maria. This is in the Cape Town series. The Cape Town series is super special because these only grow 4 to 5 feet tall and wide. They come in yellow, orange, we also have red, and there's a beautiful coral pink. They have all of the great attributes of Teco Maria. They're very heat and drought tolerant. You get that bloom that's nearly year-round, and the hummingbirds love them. So Teco Maria Cape Town series. And here's an exciting new, very low water plant. I can already see the butterflies going crazy for these tight, bright pink clusters at the tips of its many, many branches. This is called Pimalea Magenta Mist. This one's native to the coastal areas of Australia, so it loves good drainage. It also likes full sun, but it can take a little light shade as well. The foliage is a beautiful glossy green, and it grows only 2 feet tall and wide, so it'll fit well in many areas of our garden. I love those happy pink blooms. Another low water, very low maintenance plant is this callistemon named Light Show. It's very similar to Little John, but the foliage is a more emerald green, and the blooms are a vibrant, vibrant orange red. This also will stay only to about 3 to 4 feet tall, and with minimal pruning, you can keep it at 2 feet. This is just a really functional plant. You can use it in medians, in borders, in any low water landscape. And now we have Mahonia soft caress, and this has fabulous texture. It grows about 3 feet tall and wide. This is great because this will grow in dry shade. And it blooms during a time of the year when not a lot's going on in the garden. It has these golden candles at the tips of each branch, and it grows from the base, similar to a Nandina, so it stays nice and full. But the best thing about it for me is this beautiful texture. It has a very versatile look. It looks kind of like a Phoenix Robellini, so I think it'll work well in a tropical garden. Because it's a Mahonia, it'll work well in a natural garden. And also with these linear leaves, I think it looks beautiful in an Asian garden, maybe with one of those craftsman style homes. 3 feet by 3 feet, dry shade, Mahonia soft caress. And finally, we have Little Miss Figgy. This Little Miss Figgy is a dwarf fig. It grows 4 to 5 feet tall and wide, and it has yummy fruit. This was a branch mutation from Violet de Bordeaux. So the regular fig we love because they have yummy edible fruit, but they also grow to about 15 to 30 feet tall. This nice compact size you could put in a terracotta pot out on your patio or tuck it into your garden. The smaller size is really great for our urban gardens. Look at the lobed blue-green foliage. It's just a beautiful plant, and with the edible fruit, it's another plus. And here we have the Sunset and Southern Living Plant Collection.